I think I have a great video for you today. A lot of people think that the best way to get started in real estate investing is to syndicate your deals. In the clip that I'm about to show you, it's part of a training session that we do with new potential folks that want to get into real estate. And I talk at length about what it means to syndicate a deal, how really challenging it is. And I go into a lot of the reasons that we have chosen to use the blind pool fund model to fund our deals. It just makes us massively competitive, much more competitive than our syndication competitors. So I hope you enjoy the video. You're having trouble raising money in this market, it's because you're not able to convince the folks on the other side of the table that you know what you're doing and you can get it done for them, right? There's a lot of that going on because everybody wants in. And so when they get to the end, it's harder to raise money than you think. If you don't have a track record, you don't have experience, you can't sit in front of an investor and answer any question they might ask. And trust me, they ask some crazy questions. So when you're not able to do those things, people sniff it out, right? And then they pass. And then you find your deals going long. This is the challenge with syndications. And that's why we do blind pool funds now, right? I hate syndications because I have to go get the deal. I have to lock it up. I have to put some of my own money hard, and then I got to hurry and raise the money. We do most of our deals in Central and Northern Florida. There are no patient sellers in that market because there's 15 guys right behind me. They got more money than me. They can close faster than me. But so I cannot slip at all, right? So I'm under a super tight gun to raise that money in a very short period of time. So one of two things has to happen. Either one, you're really good at raising money and people know who you are and they already know they want to invest with you. Two, you're already developing that framework of that pipeline of people who are dying to get into the deals with you, or you're going to come to some point and realize, as I call it, the golf ball in your throat gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the stress level elevates for you, because you're that syndicator now with his own money out there that's at risk, you're going to find that money somewhere else. So that is the risk in doing syndications. I've been there, I've done that. It's really stressful. So what I try to do is mitigate that risk. So now the question is, how do you mitigate that risk? Well, there are guys that can go out and raise money for you. You can do that. There's no reason you can't do that. You can just go out to those limited partner and pre-form those relationships, right? And do what Jonathan's doing, right? Maybe Jonathan's going to put a couple deals together with these guys. Well, if he's already got a couple deals, now he's got 500-600 units. He's now becoming someone in the real estate world. Then he can probably go attract individual money. So your assessment of the risk of syndicating is legitimate. I mean, it's real. And you got to get those deals closed somehow, some way. And that's why if you haven't, I don't know how long you've been listening to my talks here, but the way you form these partnerships is so important because you've got to make sure you have experience in that partner group. You just have to, because the raise is going to be very hard. You got to have somebody that understands numbers and finances, because somebody has to be able to talk to the lender intelligently, right? They just do. We do blind pool funds. So in a syndication, you go find the deal, then you go raise the equity. I'm a private equity real estate firm. I go raise the money, then I go find the deals, because the stress level is way lower. And all I have to do, in fact, we're calling capital on 2 deals right now. The investors are sending the money in, right? I know, they're it's a legal contract. They have to send the money in. And I know with confidence we're going to close these deals. Now, one of the deals happens to also still need some money, so I'm doing a side syndication raise, but I'm comfortable that I know I can raise $4 million and I'm not worried about it. And I believe we'll get there. I'm not too concerned about it. But everybody starts out syndicating. So all I want you to do, everybody in this group, is to minimize your risk. Don't get in over your head with some deal that's so big. I mean, you think, how hard could it be to raise $3 million? If you listen to Grant, I mean, he's got, he's got thousands of people want to invest with him, right? And we have a lot of people that want to invest with us. But when you're starting out, you don't have that. My first deal, I got my money from my mother-in-law. And if you like the content that we've shared here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. So thank you again and have a wonderful day.